everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy V. I'm Jinsis013, and in the last episode we finished off the demon Biblos and met Mid, to which we actually got lost a bit finding Sid and reunited the two. Reunited grandson and grandfather as they are about to rebuild the fire-powered ship to allow us to try to find our way to save the Earth Crystal. So in this episode, yeah, we're just gonna head straight there. A real quick note I should mention right now, while I was away, I kinda did some off-stream recording, mostly for Galuf, because, since as you can tell, everyone's a little higher now, I managed to get a bit more blue magic of level 5 death. So in other words, I've ensured that I've made a couple of bosses later on much easier and simpler for us. So without further ado, move it, guys! We're pretty much Mid and Sid are still building, basically, or repairing the ship.
You'll have to excuse me, he's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship, so you can't just sit tight.
No, Galuf looks older than you, Gandalf. Anyway, that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're just gonna wait in here and just let them go to work. Funny enough. What's wrong?
Yes, you do look even stranger than usual. Really? Are you alright?
My hair.
Is it that time in which Galuf will finally remember?
It was like I could almost remember.
Now I sound like Sean Connery.
Grandpa!
And a flashback of what has already happened, but not the only thing he remembers.
Grandpa!
And Krill.
Krill?
Krill?
Ouch, Mid, stop that! What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never!
Ah, another parallel, it seems, with this Krill girl.
Ow! Hey, knock it off!
Silly old fool!
Interesting. Cryptovision. Galuf, what happened?
Did you remember something?
I'm not from this world!
Definitely something the first thing you would think of a crazy person.
I was warped here through a meteorite from another world. Because the evil we'd sealed 30 years ago is beginning to reawaken. So I came to stop it.
Evil is reawakening?
That's right. Big, bad evil, too. The Dark Warlock. Exdeath!
So yeah, we've heard of Exdeath, an evil warlock who is supposedly a great evil. Now these guys.
No doubt about it. The power of the 4 crystals is gathered here.
Perfect! We'll use the power to seal Exdeath here! A familiar sight, even. I even know where that is. In fact, we've kind of passed over it a few times.
To seal him, I came here once before. 30 years ago.
So if all 4 crystals are destroyed, then Exdeath's seal will be broken as well?
Right. My head.
Perhaps Exdeath is this evil who's been trying to manipulate it to reawaken itself. Galuf.
Still can't remember clearly. Can't allow Exdeath to be reborn.
Galuf! Okay. Yeah, memories can actually hurt you, apparently, if you remember hard enough. And the ship actually looks a lot nicer, I'll admit. Yeah, so we cannot go down, unfortunately, so we're gonna... Wait. What? Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but... Oh. Silent. God. Yeah. Mid and Sid are now asleep. Let's talk to Sid.
Oh, Sid like a top.
Steps like a top.
Sound like the old man.
It's finished! We are so awesome!
Presenting a boat that will sail without any wings.
So we can use the ship to go find the Earth Crystal.
Righto, we're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of the Ancients for now.
We should be able to find more clues there.
Conveniently, yes, so we now have a ship that can sail without the needing of the wind. It's quite convenient, actually.
If you need anything, then just stop by.
Take care of yourselves.
Now, the good thing about the ship, of the fire-powered ship, I can actually tell you about.
We're off.
As parts mentioned. A few good things that are actually useful. The dungeon we were actually in previously. Like, yeah. Oh yeah, I think we have to actually. I'm trying to think of things. I don't know. Apparently, okay, never mind. So there's actually something we can do right now. Heading mostly east. I think just east. Okay, yeah, we need to head to that crescent-like island in town. We're mostly going to be sailing southeast because that crescent-like island is actually something we can do, I believe. I believe there's something we can do there right now. It's not later. I think it's right now. And actually, we can engage in aquatic attacks like the Shahagans here. Dragons are pretty much your generic enemy, nothing real special about them. They're just kind of there to annoy you. In fact, I'm just gonna get rid of them using the creatures to deal with my problems. Something that can just burn things is just amazing to me. If you're wondering what Faris is holding, because I obviously had used the suit I caught earlier, I actually, during one of my off-screen grindings, I actually caught a Thorn Chimera, actually. And needless to say, I'm holding on to him for a later point. Where am I right now? Okay, yeah, I'm getting close. And that's the thing with these ships, it takes a while. So going to this little town here, we have the island of Crescent.
Oh, not again, it's another quake!
And ironically, this is where you were supposed to, this is actually where you're supposed to go. What the crap, the ship! So yeah, this is supposed to happen. Oh no, the ship's sinking! You actually are forced to lose the ship. This is actually plot, unfortunately, so it's doomed to happen. But do not worry or panic. We will actually get that ship back. As inconvenient as it sounds.
We get a lot of earthquakes on this island. With each one, a whirlpool appeals as well. Don't tell me your ship was sucked into that whirlpool. Oh, totally unlucky.
Douche. So yes, this is Crescent, an unfortunate place that has earthquakes everywhere. I don't remember there are any shops here, but there is something else we can do, which is almost just as immediate. There is a magic shop. Okay, yeah, that's right. They do not have anything new here. There's a magic shop. I think there's an weapons and arms shop. Yes, there is. I'm not sure though if they have anything new. Oh, actually, I was wrong. They have some new weapons that we cannot use right now. Bows and harps. We will be able to use those much later. And I believe the armed weapons yeah, pretty much the most we can do with this place is just get a stage of supplies for our summoners, basically. However, it won't be for long because we'll soon have we're gonna get some new jobs actually. That's actually why we're here. We're gonna get some new jobs and find yet another means of transportation, which is oh so useful. And how you say we're going to do that? By going south, going into this little forest. To the Black Chocobo Forest. What the heck is that?
Chocobo? Doesn't look like any chocobo I've seen.
Whatever it is, I'll catch it! Ah. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to do, is catching the Chocobo.
He's a Black Chocobo! Oh. This means they're not extinct after all.
Guess not. Chocobos can fly, so giddy up! So yes, Black Chocobos are meant to fly, however this one cannot at the moment.
Didn't get you.
Did you break him or something?
Not funny, old man. Sounds like he's got something stuck in his skeleton.
Indeed. Those are two
Crystal shards.
He must have been blown here by the explosion Karnak. So here's what I'll actually get. I'll give credit. That must have been a hell of an explosion to knock these two crystals this far up. And because he swallowed but he couldn't fly. So yes, we now have resting within the chart a warrior spirit, the bard, and the ranger. One of these classes we're actually going to use. Ew, real sticky. Maybe this time he'll be able to fly. Which in fact he will. Before moonwalking a bit, or dancing. I love the music they have for that! So yes, with that said, I'm gonna actually make Lena our permanent, our ranger actually. Because rangers are very, very useful. And as always, I'm gonna actually have her as my white mage. Rangers are useful for the sole fact that you can actually, by giving them certain bows, I'm actually going to... Oh yeah, and I guess I should mention now, Chocobos are only able to land in forests, basically. However, I do believe that means they can fly. They can fly over most terrains, basically, so long as it's within reason. That said, you shouldn't have to worry about too much areas that they can fly over. I'm actually going to get the Thunder and Crossbow because I'm going to use it, and I'm actually going to purchase a harp because I guess I should mention about the bard class. Generally, bards are just kind of like if you played Final Fantasy IV, you should know most about what bards are able to do. They can just soothe beasts, they can kill them, they can do all strange music. They can pretty much do all sorts of strange things with the sounds of music, basically. That and do a bunch of other strange things. Again, if you played 4, you probably know most about the bard's job from Edward. So yes, with a Black Chocobo, we can actually have much more free roam to actually explore. We can even return to Tycoon if we must, because there's actually some things we can get there, as well as a little interesting scene. And like right now, we're right here, right now, we're already there. In Castle Tycoon.
Thank heaven you're back safe.
The counselor wishes to speak with you. Thank you, sir. So yes, we must speak to the counselor. Which is just straight ahead, actually.
Princess Lena!
Where are you?
No need to fret about that now, but please, you must return to the palace. Our guards have been severely weakened by monster raids, but there's no way we can recover without our princess.
Sorry, I can't stay.
Princess, you have a responsibility to this kingdom.
Yes, but more importantly, I have a responsibility to the world. Right now, we're all in danger. What's more, Father's still alive, and
Princess Lena. We will protect the kingdom. I swear it.
I swear to return every mother back. Until that time, please hold things together here.
For now, will you at least stay the night?
Certainly.
And so now we're actually going to get some plot. Well, not really plot, but some character development. That's actually been what this chapter's mostly been about, I've noticed. So what is Lana up to? Oh, and Faris. She's actually standing up here.
Faris?
Huh? Ah, Nana. It's late. You should be in bed.
So should you, sister. Huh? I'm right, aren't I? You're my older sister.
What are you going on about? That's stuffed.
But
Besides, a buccaneer like me really a princess? Just a bit much, that.
but your pendant.
So the possibility of Faris actually being Farts. Mm-hmm. That always make me laugh. I'm sorry.
What in tarnation is you doing, kid?
I think he's a few men short of a full crew. So yes, there's actually, but that said, there actually is a few things we can actually get in Castle Tycoon while we're still here. So I think I'm gonna actually use this time to do so. I'm gonna get a high potion that.
After walking out outside, you said you had something for Princess Lena.
I believe he's actually on that side.
Oh, King's Windrake made it. That's wonderful.
I believe it's okay, you. I'm trying to remember where like treasure is that we can find. Knowledge is in that barrel. Neither is in this book. If anything you can find here, and you can also find a list in here. Talking to her, however, you find an interesting thing.
I've served in this castle for quite some time. I looked after both Princess Lena and Princess Sarissa.
Sarissa?
Princess Lena's older sister. Sarissa was sailing with her father when a storm hit, and she was lost at sea.
So Sarissa was lost at sea, and Lena thinks Faris is her older sister. Will we find out more about this little bit of plot, or is it just a red herring? I'll leave it up to you guys to figure that out. What to spoil it? That's because it's actually kind of because I actually think it's kind of clever for myself. So in the storehouse, you can actually push the switch for which an entire wall moves out of the way, which I believe actually, yeah, moving through the secret passage, basically. It's Ashura, Shuriken, and talking to him.
Princess's stuff has been kept in your family for generations. Take it. I'm sure you'll find it of yours.
I'm not sure what that empty chest you would have pulled, but pretty much you get the Diamond Bell, actually. Bells are actually kind of an interesting item. They are a weapon, but they can only be used by geomancers, of all things. Now, what a geomancer does, pretty much, for the most part, they work with the power of the earth, and pretty much working with their class allows you to, not deal with floor hazards so much. I'll try to demonstrate it, and I'll try to demonstrate it at a later time, maybe. I do want to show, some of the other classes when I can. For now, with all this plot and suspense I've brought to you, I'm actually going to call it an episode. So, next time on Final Fantasy V, we will continue on with our adventure. and I'll show you guys a few other interesting things I've discovered in this journey. So, I've been Genesis013. Good day, everyone.